Hello, Creekbox Nation. I'm Thomas Kennedy.
I'm Taylor Kennedy.
And this is Timeout with TNT. We want to welcome to this show former Clinch County Panther head coach Cecil Barber.
Thanks for being here, Coach Barber.
Well, thank you. It's an honor.
So we thought we would be able to talk about the new state champions tonight, but the blizzard at the Benz has mixed things up for us.
Yep, the Clinch County Panthers are headed to the rescheduled GHSA State Championship game in Osceola instead of the Benz.
While everyone is disappointed about not getting to play in the new Mercedes-Benz Stadium, the Panthers don't need the Benz to win.
Irwin County has said they are bad and Benzie, but the Panthers say they have now been focused and ready to play for 2 weeks now.
There's lots of trash talk this week.
Yep, we all know trash talk doesn't win games though.
That's right. According to social media, there are a few Indians that are worried because this time they're getting a healthy Tresman.
Yep, Puck Talk, their third-string water boy, posted about their locker room Panther fears this week.
Talk all they want. The Panthers have said that they are doing their talking on the field Friday night.
Trash talk aside, it is pretty cool that both of these two teams come from Region 2. Both Clinch and Irwin like to boast that our region is the toughest in the state.
Yep. Coach Barber, you have lots of experience in championship games. Tell us about some of your past championships.
Well, I've actually been involved in 9 state titles,
That's a lot.
counting football and baseball.
Mm-hmm.
And if you were to ask me which one was special, they're all special.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to get there, but this is what Clinch County's made of, of winners and champions.
Yes, sir.
As a coach, you know your team has been successful all year if you are in the championship game. What is the most important thing you want to focus on at this point in the season to prepare for a game like this?
Well, the big thing of it is you can't let the hype get to you. You got to stay focused. Just always say, play with what brought you there. What's worked for you before, don't try to change it. Just stay there, try to stay focused, try not to make the mental mistakes, and let the rest of it take care of itself.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us what you think is the Panthers' biggest strength coming into this game.
Well, our offense is clicking on all cylinders, and our defense has been playing well. And here again, like you guys mentioned earlier in the show, we didn't have Marshall at the beginning of the year. We also had McNeil, number 3, was out the game we played before, which it hurt us offensively, and especially hurting us with Marshall out being defensively. So, we've got some things that may be a big difference in this game that we lost the first time.
Okay.
Do you think the fact that we have played Irwin County already this year helps or hurts us?
I think it's going to help us because I don't care what kind of team you've got, it's hard to beat somebody 2 times in one season, especially in a big game like this one after they've already defeated us one time. This same thing happened about 3 or 4 years ago in 2015, or it's not that been 2 years ago, in 2015 when we played them. They beat us the first time, and we came back and beat them in a championship game.
What should the Panthers be ready for as they get ready to face Irwin and Osceola?
They have a good running back too. That Lundy, he is a very good running back. The quarterback does a good job. Their defense is good. Their offensive line is good. They've got a good, sound football team. They really do.
So record numbers of fans are expected to show up for this game. Do you think the crowd can ever influence the performance of a team?
Oh yes, I believe. And I believe all of us coming over from Clinch County, which I know we always travel well. We support our Panthers wherever they may go, and they're going to have a lot of support there also. And there's going to be a lot of folks there from Fitzgerald, which is only about 6 miles away, which is a big football town. There's a lot of big football towns in South Georgia, so I'm looking for them to be a lot of people there. I'm telling you, I don't know if they're going to have enough to hold everybody. So being there early is going to be very important.
So my dad says that you are one of the best motivational speakers in Clinch County.
He even said that you could get players ready to run through walls for you after you talk.
Have you given any prep talk to our team recently? If so, what did you suggest?
Well, I've talked to him. Coach Dickerson will get me a few times. He'll call me and say, "Hey, I think you need to come in." And I've always had a passion for Clinch County sports and athletics ever since I started coaching back in '75. I still have a passion for it. I mean, if the Panthers get beat, then I still go home aggravated, mad, why we didn't win, So yeah, I feel the pain, and when they win, and I feel the glory when we lose. I feel the pain, and when we get defeated, or when we win, I feel the glory. So I don't know. It's just something that I enjoy doing, and I just like to see our players play to their best abilities.
Yeah.
This is a huge game. Everything the Panthers have worked for all season comes down to one last game. What do you think is the best way a team can get hyped and still be focused for a game like this?
Well, we got to think about all the adversities that we've had to go through. And, if we were even playing in the dome or in the bins, there's really no home field advantage there.
Yeah.
So we kind of got screwed on that end.
Yeah.
So we got to go over there and make the best of what we got, And sometimes being an underdog like that gives you a little bit more momentum in order to be on the attack.
Panther fans will be arriving in Osceola as early as 10 a.m. Friday to start tailgating, which has lasted all day.
Everyone is invited to come when they can. We're taking over and setting up camp in the reservation.
We want all of our Panther fans there celebrating when the Clinch County Panthers buses pull in.
It's going to be a thriller in Osceola.
As exciting as it is for everyone, the Panthers are looking for another state championship title.
However, there are still 4 more quarters to be played.
That's right. The Panthers will kick off Friday night at 7:30 as they take on the Irwin County Indians in the 2017 state championship game.
This is going to wrap up another episode of Timeout with TNT.
Coach Barber, thanks for taking the time to be with us today.
Well, thank you. I've enjoyed it, guys, and you guys do a great job.
Thank you.
I look forward to see what's going to happen in another 10 years with you guys.
We will be back next week with the results of the Class A Public Championship game and some more Panther interviews.
Up next, we will replay some of last week's Panther interviews as the guys talk about their take on Irwin County and the championship game.
As always, go Panthers!
Carter's Fried Chicken in Homerville has become the gold standard for fried chicken barbecue and catering. Carter's also offers a full menu of other tasty items and is open on Sunday. Thanks, Chad Brown, for making dining at Carter's a family tradition in Homerville. Go Panthers!
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
Hello, Creekbox Nation.
Thanks for tuning in to Timeout with TNT.
We want to welcome Panther defensive back Michael Walker. Thanks for being here.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Friday, the Panthers battled it out with the Mount Zion Eagles. The first play of the game, our defense sacked the quarterback. Then on the second play, you had a huge pick that set the tone of the night. Tell us about that play.
I was just in the right place at the right time. I seen Kel fall down, so I just rolled over and jumped for it at the right time and made a big play.
It was said that it has been said that our defense won the game. You guys played great. Give us some highlights.
We just kept making plays, causing turnovers. Team with the less turnovers going to win the game, so,
Tell us about Mount Zion. What were some of their biggest strengths?
They had a real good quarterback.
Yeah.
He kept running. Like you can't let a good quarterback get outside of you because they'll make you pay for it.
The home crowd was crazy Friday night. The stands were packed and the fence was lined with Panther fans. Does the crowd ever influence your performance on the field?
Yeah, I like looking in the crowd when I make a big play.
Yeah.
Just smile and look at the crowd. Get me hype.
You're a sophomore this year, right?
Yes.
We're going to get to watch you play a lot of football over the next few years. Do you always just play defense?
I'm more of an offensive player, but I'm just playing defense to help the team out.
Yeah.
From a defensive point of view, what do you think makes an offense dangerous?
Team that's just gonna keep pushing and don't give up. Fight to the last minute. 0 seconds on the clock.
Yeah. The last few minutes of the game was intense, to say at the least. What was going through your mind in the last few minutes of the game?
I was just picturing the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I'm a sophomore. I was just gonna be playing and I'm gonna be on TV. So I was like, we gotta win.
Let's talk about Irwin County. We faced them early in the season, but both of our teams have changed since then.
Have you been able to watch any film? If so, what kind of offense do they run?
They run the same offense as Mount Zion, but they run the ball way better than Mount Zion.
Yeah.
Irwin County says they are ready for us. What have you guys been practicing this week to get ready for the championship game?
Stopping their run, because their run is way better than Mount Zion's, and just gotta stop the run. Can't let it get rolling.
Yeah. How does it feel being a sophomore and playing in the state championship game?
Feels good because I never thought I'd be a sophomore playing in this big of a game.
Yeah. We will be the first high school team in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Is there anything you do to stay focused or to get hyped before a game?
Listen to a little music, laugh with a couple friends.
Michael, congratulations on a great season, and good luck Saturday. We are expecting some more big plays from you guys this week.
Up next, Panther Tyler Moorhead will be here to talk some more Panther football.
Timeout with TNT will be right back after these messages.
Huddle up. That's right. Huddle up at the Huddle House in Homerville and Lakeland before or after the game. And if you can't make it to the game, watch all the live action here at the Huddle House. Remember, Huddle Houses of Homerville and Lakeland have a full menu with something for everyone, with prices that can't be beat. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, 24 hours per day, Huddle House is a game-winning recipe for the entire family. Go Clinch County Panthers. Go Lanier County Bulldogs. And don't forget, huddle up at the Huddle House.
Welcome back to Timeout with TNT.
The Clinch County Panthers are Ben's bound this week.
They will play in the new Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta this Saturday as they take on the Irwin County Indians for the state title.
Here to talk with us now is Panther Tyler Moorhead. Thanks for being here, Tyler.
Thanks for having me.
Friday night, you had a great game. It was a battle from the first play.
You deflected several passes and had some great tackles that proved to be key plays in the game. Tell us about them.
See, like when I was just doing me, then I just like seen them throw the ball, and then I just went for it. That was like great. Then the crowd was feeling it. I was feeling it. It was just great.
Yeah.
Our entire defense played tough Friday. Give us some highlights.
Like one highlight when Michael was like the second player of the game. He threw the ball, scrambled it, threw it. Then I just seen Michael come out of nowhere and just picked it off. That was great.
Yeah. The Panthers have improved with every game this season. What do you attribute to the success of the team?
I attribute a lot of things. We like key plays. And we just like combine one good thing.
Friday night, the Boneyard was packed. That crowd was on their feet cheering the entire night. Does the crowd ever influence your performance on the field?
Like the crowd. That's just like where I get my energy from.
Yeah. Tyler, you play defense for the Panthers. From a defensive point of view, what do you think makes any offense dangerous?
The quarterback, scrambling.
Let's talk about Irwin. Have you been able to watch any film? If so, what do you know about them?
I know they got a really good running game. It's a field.
Yeah. What has practice looked like for you guys this week? Is there anything you've been working on for this big game?
We've been running on like the run, the passes.
This is our second time meeting Irwin this week. Do you think that helps or hurts us as we head in the championship game?
I think it's going to help us because we know what they're going to run in the formations.
Yeah. Tyler, you are in 9th grade, right?
Yes.
How does it feel to be a freshman playing in the state championship game this weekend?
It's a blessing.
Is there anything you do to stay focused or to get hyped before a game like this?
Like, I just do crazy stuff. Like listen to a lot of songs.
Tyler, thanks for taking time to talk with us today. We'll be cheering for you Friday.
Thanks for having me.
Up next, Panther Dwayne Moore is here to talk more about that Clinch County Panther defense.
Timeout with 10-2. We'll be right back after these messages.
Jerry J's is the best Boston butts and ribs around. Meat so tender and tasty that it practically melts in your mouth. We have a variety of home-cooked meals and the best breakfast in town. And don't forget about our barbecue sandwiches. Jerry J's can cater your event and looks forward to serving you in Homerville, Waycross, and Douglas. Oh yeah, if you can't make it to the game, drop by Jerry J's in Homerville to watch the game live on Creekbox TV while you enjoy one of the many items on our menu. Go Panthers! Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
We are back with Timeout with TNT. We want to welcome Panther Dwayne Moore to the show. Thanks for being here.
You had a great game Friday. Too many tackles to count. Every time one of them went down, you seemed to be in the pile. Congrats on a great game and season.
Thank you.
Our offensive line played great Friday, but you were in the fight all night.
Give us some highlights from the game. What do you think gave us such a big edge over Mount Zion?
Well, we was in the film room a lot last week, and we studied hard and practiced hard and just executed the game very well.
Yeah.
What do you know about Irwin's offense? Have you been able to watch any film?
We've been watching film every day now, and during school and after school, after practice. Irwin won like a wing tee. They run the ball a lot more than they pass it, so
Yeah.
we should be on top of the game.
Yeah.
What have you guys done this week in practice to get ready for them?
We've been going over a lot of their formations, and we've been, like you said, we watched a lot of film. And during practice, like, we just sit there and read, like, each person go on the read keys and everything like that.
We played Irwin at the beginning of the season. Do you think they have improved since then?
Well, I mean, I think they got a little bit better, but we were playing at low levels of execution when we played them the first time. We had like 4 turnovers, and defense played most of the game. But now the offense picked it up and playing up the part like that.
Yeah.
What about us? How has our offense improved? How has our game improved? My bad.
We've been executing a lot more. We ain't got as many turnovers.
Yeah.
Defense still playing good. Offense got a lot better, so I think we should win.
Okay. You are a veteran Panther. You have been in lots of high-pressure games. There's a lot on the line with this game's week, and focus is a huge factor.
Is there anything you do to stay focused or to get hot before a game?
Well, I don't never get too much hype before a game. I always just think about winning.
Yeah. Dwayne, congratulations on a great season, and thanks for talking with us today. We'll be cheering for you Saturday and looking for some more big plays from that Panther defense.
You're welcome.
Up next, Panther Beast Taj Williams is here to talk more about Mount Zion and his thoughts on the championship game.
Timeout with TNT. We'll be right back after these messages.
Lutz, Brown, Piegler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned, has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. Jeff Brown and Eric Lutz make it a priority to know their clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. They offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Piegler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers!
Thanks for tuning back in. We have Panther defensive beast Taj Williams back on the show today.
Thanks for being here, Taj.
Thanks for having me, man.
Friday night, you had an amazing game, from buzzer to buzzer. Tackles, sacks, you were everywhere. Give us some highlights.
Well, I think overall we did good. We had a couple of block punts, then we had a block field goal. Then to start the game off, we had a key interception, which I think played well in our favor the whole night.
You showed a lot of emotion in Friday's game, and you pumped up your teammates and the crowd.
Friday night, the boneyard was blowing up with the Panther fans. The crowd was on their feet, cheering the entire night. How does that improve your performance?
Well, when you got the crowd into it, and then, you're feeding off of their energy. So when the crowd is pumped up, that give you like an edge in the game.
Yeah. Mount Zion played tough all night. How do you think we were able to wear them down?
Well, to start the game, we started out kind of slow a little bit, and, we kind of let them stay in the game. But as the game progressed, and we started getting into, like, the second half, then the defense just came out and just started attacking, and they wasn't able to score.
Let's talk about Irwin. You were on the field last time we faced him. What improvements do you think that we have made since we last met up?
Well, our last matchup, we had a lot of turnovers, and then we had our starting running back. He was a little banged up, just coming back, and then we had Trisman with the injury. So this time around, I don't think, we trying to clean up on the turnovers and try to let that go in our favor.
Have you watched any film? What do we expect to see from their offense and defense?
Well, their offense, they're looking to run the ball and try to pound you all night, similar to our offense. And then their defense, I haven't watched much, but I know they have a great defense. So,
what have you guys worked on this week in practice to get ready for this championship game?
Well, focusing and winning the turnovers, handling the ball, not fumbling, just having possession of the ball.
You guys will be the first football team to play in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Everybody is so excited.
How does it feel to end your season year and Panther career in the state championship?
I mean, man, it feels good. Senior year going out in the state championship, it really don't get much better than that.
Yeah. So, Taj, the Panthers have worked hard all season, getting better with every game. Now you guys have us Benz bound.
What do you think you will do to get hyped for this game?
Well, do what I always do, watch Reuben Foster, and, I'll probably go back from last week game and looking at the crowd and the energy, seeing them happy. So I just think about, who I'm playing for, trying to do it for the city.
Taj, thanks for coming back on the show. Congrats on a great season, and good luck Saturday.
Thank you.
We loved watching you play football. We all will be cheering for you and the rest of the Panthers.
Thank you.
Up next, Panthers' Tresman Marshall will be here to talk more about the state championship game.
Timeout with TNT will be right back after these messages.
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot, and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal. Subway, the Corner Pantry, and the Argyle Food Market are locally owned by Mr. Nick Patel, who thanks the Clinch County Homerville communities for all their support. Subway, located on West Dame Avenue in Homerville, is the go-to place for nutritious, healthy food, and Subway also serves a delicious breakfast each morning. We have catering platters to meet all your tailgating needs. Don't forget to drop by the Corner Pantry in Homerville and the Argyle Food Market in Argyle and pick up all the items you need at the best discount prices in Clinch County. Nick says, go Panthers!
Welcome back to Timeout with TNT. We want to welcome Panther playmaker Tresman Marshall to the show.
Thanks for being here again, Tresman.
Thanks for having me.
You had a great game Friday with 80 rushing yards on 10 carries. One was a 37-yard run. Give us some highlights from Friday's game against Mount Zion.
I broke 30 yards on a pass, but I decided to run it because the lane had opened up, and Then I just started bumping into people, and I found my way out and broke for 30 yards. And it actually was a big play while the games were going on because that was our final drive to score.
You played both ways all night and made huge plays for both the offense and defense. How do you handle the pressure and the exhaustion?
It ain't too much pressure. It's just the exhaustion, really. It was just Todd really kept just pushing me. He was like 40 more seconds, and that'll be all. We'll be heading to the bend. So I just put that in my head and just kept that going.
Mount Zion came ready to play. What do you think helped us overcome their talented team?
We've been practicing like different sets, like ever since the first practice, and we haven't brought it out. We saved it just for that. And they had stopped the single wing, so we had switched to something called the flex, and they didn't have no answer to it.
Panther fans showed up and showed out Friday in the Boneyard. The stands were packed and the fence was lined up with Panther fans. Does the crowd ever influence your performance on the field?
Sometimes Taj do, but I try to stay calm because I know I play both sides. And if I go celebrate, I might catch a cramp. I don't want to feel bad.
Let's talk about Irwin County. At our first meeting, you were not on the field like you are now, but you watched them play. Have you watched any film, and if so, what can you tell us about them?
We just got to. I feel like our defense will stand up. I feel like it's going to depend on our offense this week. So our offense just got to block number 34, and I think we'll be good.
Yeah. Does Irwin have any weaknesses that you can take advantage of on Saturday?
I'll say their weakness is that they beat us the first time, and they probably think it's just going to be like a walk through the park, and it's really not.
Yeah.
We played Irwin earlier in this season and came up short. What, if any, improvements do you think we've made since then?
Number one, I'm back, and we just been practicing, and the line been playing better, and we just got better chemistry now.
Do you agree that it is hard to beat a team twice?
It's very hard to beat a team twice because you feel like you already won the game when you play them. Like when you see that you playing a team that you beat, you'll be like, oh yeah, we got this one. We already beat them before.
Yeah. You have been the target of much of the trash talking from Irwin and other teams we have faced this year. Tresman Marshall is the face of the Clinch County Panthers. Everyone thinks you are who they need to beat. How do you handle all that pressure?
I don't really listen to it, to be honest. I just go out there and play, and I got to back up the talk that I talk. So
yeah.
This is your second time playing in the state championship game. Do you think that experience will help you keep your focus?
Sort of, kind of. When I played in Dome 2015, I really didn't play that much. I was still kind of banged up.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a good feeling. So I think this would be a better year for me right here.
So it's Ben's week, baby. It's a great time to be a Panther. What do you think you'll do to get high before the game?
Hype before the game? I probably listen to some music and mess with Todd, try to compete with him.
So, Thomas, the Panthers are Ben's bound. Panther fans will be flooding the new Mercedes-Benz Stadium ready to watch them play 4 more quarters.
The Panthers will kick off Saturday morning at 10 a.m. as they take on the Irwin County Indians in the 2017 state championship game. This is going to wrap up another episode of Timeout with TNT.
Tresman, thanks for coming back on the show. Good luck this week, and we'll be cheering for you and the rest of the Panthers.
Thanks for having me. We'll pull it out.
We'll be back next week with the results of the Class A Public Championship game and some more Panther interviews. Up next, Mr. Alan Hanley will be on with Sports Talk.
Backroad Sports will be right back after.
Carter's Fried Chicken in Homerville has become the gold standard for fried chicken barbecue and catering. Carter's also offers a full menu of other tasty items and is open on Sunday. Thanks, Chad Brown, for making dining at Carter's a family tradition in Homerville. Go Panthers!
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ. Huddle up! That's right, huddle up at the Huddle House in Homerville and Lakeland before or after the game. And if you can't make it to the game, watch all the live action here at the Huddle House. Remember, Huddle Houses of Homerville and Lakeland have a full menu with something for everyone, with prices that can't be beat. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, 24 hours per day, Huddle House is a game-winning recipe for the entire family. Go Clinch County Panthers! Go Lanier County Bulldogs! And don't forget, huddle up at the Huddle House.
Jerry J's is the best Boston butts and ribs around. Meat so tender and tasty that it practically melts in your mouth. We have a variety of home-cooked meals and the best breakfast in town. And don't forget about our barbecue sandwiches. Jerry J's can cater your event and looks forward to serving you in Homerville, Waycross, and Douglas. Oh yeah, if you can't make it to the game, drop by Jerry J's in Homerville to watch the game live on Creekbox TV while you enjoy one of the many items on our menu. Go Panthers! Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation. Lutz, Brown, Piegler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned, has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. Jeff Brown and Eric Lutz make it a priority to know their clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. They offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Piegler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers!
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot, and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal. Subway, the Corner Pantry, and the Argyle Food Market are locally owned by Mr. Nick Patel, who thanks the Clinch County Homerville communities for all their support. Subway, located on West Dame Avenue in Homerville, is the go-to place for nutritious, healthy food, and Subway also serves a delicious breakfast each morning. We have catering platters to meet all your tailgating needs. Don't forget to drop by the Corner Pantry in Homerville and the Argyle Food Market in Argyle and pick up all the items you need at the best discount prices in Clinch County. Nick says, go Panthers!